Well, what's up, Guardians? Peace and Grease here, and apparently there has been some controversy surrounding the latest raid race. I guess water's wet and there were cheaters. A surprise to absolutely no one. This is a culmination of Bungie being sopped on cheaters and their anti-cheat being shit. Yeah, there we go. For those of you that don't know, cheating is big money in Destiny 2. Maybe not nowadays when the community is a shadow of its former self, but previously it was big money. And the raid race is one of those times when cheaters can make really good money. That's why so many cheaters have flocked to this game. Now, I don't know if we will or not, but if we can get a cheater just to put a dollar amount in the comment section, I would like to guess how much they would make on a raid race, just doing carries for this raid race. I'm going to guess they made a total of $2,000. Yeah, could be wrong, but I'm looking at the amount of players in the game right now. Not near as many as there used to be. I've seen cheaters squad up and create a website where they just do nothing but carries. I mean, it's big money. Or at least it used to be big money in this game. So it's no wonder cheaters have flocked to this game. Hell, if you look at the last raid race, if people actually cared to actually examine the details, they would find it was the same thing. This is like, we all know. This is not a shock. This is not a surprise. And I know people want to pretend like it's shocking. It's not. Oh, it's a surprise. It's not. I mean, it's predictable. Like, how can you sit there and say that? Either you're incredibly dense or you're incredibly naive or maybe a combination of the two. But yeah, of course. Water's wet and there are cheaters in Destiny 2. Duh. But more to the point, there apparently was a content creator embroiled in this controversy by the name of Mr. Gaming Counselor. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I watch his content. Sub to his channel, and I really dig his brutal reviews. I think they're fucking hilarious. I laugh my ass off every time. It reminds me of a young, angry Joe back when his content wasn't shit, he wasn't egotistical, and he wasn't a shill. Just my opinion, but I think that's why I like it so much. So, now I could be getting some of these little details wrong. If I did, feel free to correct them in the comments section because everyone's going to have an opinion. But as I understand it from his videos, he LFG'd a squad to do the raid. And at first everything was fine, but then things started getting suspicious. Now, it's at this point, I think we can all agree he should have handled it better. And I think even he himself admitted he should have handled it better, right? He should have bailed, he should have reported them, found a different team. Hindsight's always 20/20, right? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Here's the deal, though. Unless evidence comes forward to say, hey, look, here's his messages where he said he knows that the guy's a cheater. And in a scenario like that, obviously, case closed, right? Cheater, banned, done, over, right? But also, in my opinion, the lack of evidence is also, in and of itself, evidence. If there is no evidence, then there's no reason to believe it was anything more than him squatting up with the group he found in LFG. In which case, that's a different ball of wax, in my opinion. Because let's face facts. Each and every one of us has squatted up with the cheater. Depending on how long you've been playing this game, you've squatted up with multiple cheaters in your time in this game. And I know some people are going to be in denial. That's not true. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Every single one of us has squatted up with cheaters. We didn't do it intentionally. We didn't seek it out, but it happened nonetheless. So should we be banned? Now things are starting to get complicated, aren't they? Starting to get a little bit muddy. Okay, well, the same thing he's describing is the same thing we've all been through. So now what? Now, obviously, people are going to say, well, we shouldn't be banned. Well, what's the difference? He's describing the same exact things that has happened to us. I've been in that scenario. Now, see, people are going to try to add like stipulations to it. Well, how long did you stay? Did you get something from it? Did you stay until you finished? When did you leave? When did you see what I mean? Things start getting complicated. Still, others are going to simplify it and say only if it's in the raid race. Okay, but what about the last raid race? Because if people actually looked hard enough at it, they'll find the same exact thing. So, where do we draw the line? Because things start getting really complicated really quickly. But here's the thing, none of it matters. Because ultimately, Bungie's going to do what they're going to do. So it's more of a thought experiment than it is anything else. And I'll tell you what Bungie's going to do. Bungie's going to release a statement, something along the lines of, we take this very serious and it damages the prestige of the raid race, and they're going to ban just those specific cheaters. My prediction. I could be wrong, but I rarely am. So I think that that's probably what's going to happen. But all of this is a culmination of Bungie being soft on cheaters ever since D1 and having a shit anti-cheat. You want to point a finger at someone? There you go. It's Bungie. So, again, here's the deal. I'm going to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. Unless evidence comes forward that states otherwise, I'm going to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. I'm still going to watch his content. I like his brutally honest reviews. And that's the way that it is. And some of you are going to be butthurt by that. And you know what? I don't care. You know, I'm going to give people the benefit of the doubt. And you know what? I'm going to go a little step further here. If you're thinking about being a content creator, understand that you are under a microscope. Even if you have a small channel, you are under a microscope. People are going to critique everything that you do. People are going to wait for you to make a mistake. And the minute you do, it's blood in the water. Just like sharks, you're going to have 87 different content creators making a video about you. That's the nature of this. Whether you agree or disagree with it, that's the reality of it. So if you're going to become a content creator, understand that cheating is the dumbest thing that you can possibly do, because they're going to know. They're going to find out. Hell, I think it's for Call of Duty. There's a YouTube channel that does nothing but busting content creators that are cheating in Call of Duty. I don't remember the name of the YouTube channel. Maybe if somebody knows what I'm talking about, they can put it in the comment section. But that's a whole YouTube channel dedicated to nothing but busting cheating content creators in Call of Duty. So again, if you're thinking about becoming a content creator, I would recommend you do not cheat, because you will be caught. I promise you. Anyway, with that being said, feel free to let me know what you think down in the comment section below, as I know you already are. And until next time, peace out.